Right now, somewhere in the open ocean, a dolphin is resting. But here's something remarkable. One of its eyes may remain open while one half of its brain stays awake. At first, this seems impossible. After all, we usually think of sleep as a state in which the entire brain rests at the same time. But dolphins are different. If both hemispheres of a dolphin's brain were to enter deep sleep simultaneously, the animal might fail to reach the surface in time to breathe. That is why while one hemisphere sleeps, the other remains active. Scientists call this phenomenon unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. The name sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. While one half of the brain rests, the other controls breathing, monitors the surroundings, and helps the dolphin remain safe in the water. After some time, the hemispheres switch roles. The rested half becomes active while the other gets a chance to recover. At the same time, the open eye usually changes as well. The eye connected to the awake hemisphere stays open, while the other closes. But the story becomes even more fascinating. During the first weeks of life, newborn dolphin calves and their mothers rarely enter normal sleep patterns. They remain in constant motion, frequently surface for air, and nurse throughout the day and night. Continuous swimming helps the calf stay warm, keep up with his mother, and gradually adapt to life in the ocean. As the calf grows, its sleeping pattern slowly becomes similar to that of an adult dolphin. So why do dolphins need such an unusual way of sleeping? The first reason is breathing. Humans can sleep peacefully because breathing happens automatically. Dolphins are different. Every breath they take is voluntary. To breathe, they must swim to the surface, open their blowhole, and inhale. That is why one hemisphere of the brain must remain awake during rest to control this process. The second reason is the need to surface regularly. Even while sleeping, a dolphin cannot stay underwater for too long. The awake hemisphere keeps track of the time and ensures that the animal surfaces in time for its next breath. The third reason is safety. In the open ocean, dolphins may encounter large sharks, orcas, and other dangers. While one hemisphere rests, the other continues to monitor the environment. This allows the dolphin to detect potential threats quickly and respond in time. It is this remarkable balance between rest and constant awareness that makes dolphin sleep one of the most extraordinary phenomena in the animal kingdom. But what actually happens inside a dolphin's brain during this process? That's where the story becomes even more amazing. The answer was found through electroencephalography, a technique that records the brain's electrical activity. When one hemisphere of a dolphin's brain is resting, the EEG shows slow brain waves, the same type seen in humans during deep, slow-wave sleep. At the same time, the other hemisphere remains active and continues functioning almost as it does during wakefulness. This creates a truly remarkable picture. Within a single brain, two completely different states exist at the same time. One half is recovering, while the other continues to control vital functions. After a while, the hemispheres switch roles. The rested hemisphere becomes active, while the other gets a chance to recover. Thanks to this alternating pattern, dolphins can rest without losing awareness of their surroundings. There's another fascinating feature that surprises scientists. In humans, sleep normally consists of two main stages: slow-wave sleep and rapid eye movement sleep, better known as REM sleep. During REM sleep, we experience most of our vivid dreams, and our muscles become almost completely relaxed. Dolphins are different. According to current scientific evidence, REM sleep is either absent or so brief and subtle that it is extremely difficult to detect. This allows dolphins to maintain control over their breathing and movements even while they are resting. But this raises another question. If part of the brain is asleep, how can a dolphin continue swimming? It turns out that dolphins can rest in different ways. Sometimes, a dolphin remains almost motionless near the surface, consciously surfacing from time to time to take another breath. More often, however, dolphins continue to swim slowly while resting, either alone or alongside other members of their group. Even during these periods, the awake hemisphere continues to control movement, breathing, and awareness of the surrounding environment. And this is where another remarkable characteristic of dolphins becomes clear. Dolphins are highly social animals. They live in groups, hunt together, communicate through a rich variety of whistles and clicks, and help one another in many different situations. During periods of rest, dolphins often stay close together. Mothers remain close to their calves, and staying within the group helps them detect potential danger more quickly. If one dolphin notices a predator or another threat, the rest of the group usually responds almost immediately. This coordinated behavior greatly increases the safety of the entire pod. It is this combination of unique sleep, continuous control of breathing, and life within a close-knit social group that allows dolphins to rest successfully even in the open ocean. But today, these remarkable animals face a new challenge. It does not come from sharks or orcas. The source of this danger is humans. Today's oceans are becoming increasingly noisy. Thousands of ships cross the seas and oceans every day. Their engines produce constant low-frequency noise that can travel over vast distances. Added to this are offshore construction, seabed exploration, and many other sources of underwater sound. To us, the ocean may seem quiet, but for dolphins, it is a very different world. They perceive their environment primarily through sound. Since vision is not always effective underwater, dolphins rely on echolocation. They emit short sound pulses and use the returning echoes to determine the distance to objects, locate prey, avoid obstacles, and stay connected with other members of their pod. When the ocean's natural sounds are masked by noise from human activities, life becomes much more difficult for dolphins. Research suggests that continuous, intense underwater noise can interfere with their ability to rest properly. In some cases, dolphins become more alert, interrupt their rest more frequently, and expend additional energy. Powerful military sonar systems can have an even greater impact. In some species of whales and dolphins, exposure to these sonar signals has been associated with severe stress, disorientation, and in certain cases, mass strandings. Scientists continue to study these events to better understand all of the factors involved. A lack of adequate rest can also affect an animal's overall health. It may become more difficult to hunt efficiently, maintain normal social relationships, and recover from physical exertion. So, how much rest do dolphins actually need? There is no single answer. The amount of sleep depends on the species, age, and living conditions. However, scientists agree on one important point. The ability to let each hemisphere of the brain rest in turn allows dolphins to maintain the essential balance between recovery and continuous awareness of their surroundings. It is one of the most extraordinary adaptations known to modern science. While one half of the brain rests, the other continues to work. Then they switch roles. This remarkable system allows dolphins to surface for air and time, monitor their environment, and remain prepared for unexpected dangers. The next time you see a dolphin with one eye open, remember this: it may actually be resting. One half of its brain is recovering while the other is working to protect its life. Nature is full of incredible wonders, and the way dolphins sleep is one of the most fascinating among them. It reminds us how diverse the living world it truly is, and how much there is still left to discover. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning how dolphins sleep, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There are many more fascinating stories about animals and the wonders of nature still to come.